guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here, and welcome to Pawncraft RPG. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, actually, before I do begin, I should probably check to make sure everything's going. I think it is. It says I'm live on both sides, even though, the stream on Twitch seems to be delayed. But, yeah, since we last left off, I honestly can't remember. I honestly don't know if I even have any data left from my previous streams, so I'm sort of just gonna wing it and see what happens. So, yeah. Let's just get into things and see what happens. We do still have the server, or rather, not the server, but we do still have the world, so I'm just gonna play and see what happens. The few things I do remember are that I am playing a golden golem, if I recall correctly. So that means I can't wear specific things, so I'm gonna have to modify armor to be even better than it is currently, just so I can increase my survivability. I was also playing a necromancer, and our plan was to grow crops, I think. So what we will need to do is we will need to make a home base of sorts in order to prepare ourselves for what's to come, most likely. Whether we load into the game or not is, hard maybe. It's been a while since I touched it, but I haven't edited anything, as far as I'm aware. So we should still be good to go. Should still be able to process the world. There we go. Aside from a few errors, it's pretty much good to go. Let's reduce a few settings just to make it a bit easier on the server. There we go. Bright, GUI scale. Let's reduce that down to 1. Well, maybe... There we go. Still using windowed, VSync, berries. We want to turn this down to 60 here. Let's keep it at 2, actually. Alright, so, yeah, no, I think I was a necromancer? No, I seem to be a, hold on. Okay, so P is that. And I'm currently playing... What am I? Oh, I'm actually a fighter. My bad. I don't actually have any necromancy-based stuff, so that's fine. It just means that my abilities are a bit different compared to what people would normally expect. And if I hit shift, I got a shield bash. I got a something like that. I got interesting abilities, to say the least. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm a warrior shaman for this run. For shaman, I can increase my health eventually. So yeah, I was looking towards being a very tanky individual, so that's sort of what I was building towards, wasn't I? Currently level 14. I have lightning totem, rejuvenating totem, that's 8. That's, yeah. And then we've got the golden golem, we've got the warrior perk, we've got guard perks, so we've got resistance when we're wielding a shield. And then, of course, we got this. And we do have enough points to get a few skill points here. Now, I believe the focal point here was that I was wanting to get more defense, so armor was the core of my growth, I believe. We can also increase our damage with our shield in hand. So as long as we're wielding a shield, we basically are a tank of sorts. I believe we want to aim for crafted armor at some point. Until then, I think we should aim to increase our armor above all else. If not, our block. Or something like that. Essentially, aim for a lot of defense. There's also a spiritual gateway if we want to take that route. We can also get we can also recover life on a block if we wish. Where do we want to go? Life regeneration if we have a shield. I think life regeneration would be a good idea in general. I don't know. Let's see. Attack speed, speed. Moving faster would certainly be nice. So maybe going... Crafted boots, get a gem socket. Yeah, no. We'll just prioritize defense here, I think. So let's... We got 3 points, so we can invest into 3 somewhere. I think it's in our best interest to get the life regeneration. Even if it doesn't look that useful right now. The life regeneration will certainly help us recover from certain aspects. Right, we also get a double jump of sorts. God, I'm just not used to the menus at the moment right now. There we go. At the very least, the enemies seem relatively easy to deal with. So it's not like it's a huge ordeal. Alright. Alright. Yeah, no, otherwise I think pretty much good. Chainmail and gold seem to be like the focal point for our build. So we should see about getting more of that. So we're probably going to have to go digging again in order to get some better gear. If not the gold that we need. We've got plenty of gold, actually, so digging is actually not needed. What we can do is cook some of our gear, because we've got plenty of coal, which we can turn into blocks if we need to. So overall, the crafting is pretty good. So all we gotta do is set some things up. And, of course, get to making crops, because I think making sure we are defended is ideal. Yep. Alright, so first and foremost, let's set ourselves up. We've got some villagers here, so we can actually make use of them if we so desire. I don't think it's a heavily required thing that we need to do, but it's still something that we should probably do at some point. It appears we need some intelligence if we want to upgrade a little bit, but that's fine. So for now, just stuff what we can in there. Deal with the enemies as they come. I guess actually no. Before we do anything, we should probably move to a better spot. I think. As much as this hovel looks nice, I don't think it's particularly what we're looking for in a build. So I believe we have some building materials. I think we picked up some ebony, I want to say. It doesn't look like we've actually picked up anything of the nature. I thought we did, but I guess not. We picked up some obsidian. We got some nether brick. I guess we could use some nether brick as a platform. Maybe use some obsidian. We just need to find a good spot. So, map-wise, we could go back to the beginner area, because that looked like a good central area to start off in. Maybe go over... Oh, we were in a house over here, so maybe not. If we cross this wintry mountain, we can get over to this forest, and I think if we go over to the orchard, that would be the best location for us, I'm thinking. So yeah, we're going to go over to the orchard specifically. And we'll use jumping as a means to get around. While we're at it, we can also, you know, get some steak from the cows while we're at it. Although, I don't know if I can eat steak. Can I? Actually, I don't think we actually need to eat, is the thing. Like, we regenerate naturally over time. Or was it that we ate ores? I can't really remember. Hold on. You cannot wear any heavy armor. We damage bonus, gold-like color. We have a golem light ability, golem strength. We've got a special ability that allows us to heal, I believe. And we sink in water. You can spend... Okay. Yeah, so we're basically a living totem of undying. What a lovely time. There we go. Just take out a bear. And we get an achievement of killing a bear, I guess. Or hitting a bear, I'm not sure. Probably hitting the bear. Alright. I mean, if I want to deal with cold snows almost all the time, this would be the best spot, wouldn't it? Hmm. Well, I'm not interested in living in a cold biome, so I'm probably not going to do that. But I will still venture forward. Oh. Krampus. Alright, got some mobs from the Alex mod or whatever have you. It's been a while since I played. But hey, I seem to be getting used to what's going on here. That is pack snow, isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay. I'd figured there'd at least be like some small patch of pack snow, but I guess not. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, this is oh. Oh, it's just a lava pool born from chaos. Hmm. I have no idea what this does exactly, so I'll just leave it be. 5 sessions in, I realize that it's just a straight up it's just a mess. Okay, we got another chest here. Let's see. Got ourselves a hammer. Okay, gold nuggets we don't need. All right. Forgot we have this magic mirror that can do things. I don't know what it does exactly, but it is there if we want to use it. Ditch that. We'll put it away here. I'll take that gem. Oh, no, wait, that's a gold nugget, my bad. The membranes are going to be useful for a gear set, I imagine. Rule Holy Knight Morning Star Brutality. I think that might be a one-handed weapon. Let's give it a try. Wow, it's actually pretty fast. What's the damage? 28? It gives us a magic shield, gives us gear weapon damage, and crit damage. It's not as durable, but I can make it work. Why not? I'll take the coal, don't need the nuggets. A mending iron chestplate we can't wear. Because I believe we can only wield light armors. So that's a bummer. But completely understandable. And because we're now in an orchard biome, we actually get access to apples, which is actually really good for us. Okay. Yeah, no, this hammer could do. Now, is this the place that we want to be at, is the question. Now, before we have any buckets? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, no, this is burning up. No point in saving it. Which is a shame. That would have been a good watchtower to have. But, you know, I'm not going to save something that's burning to a crisp, am I? I'll probably use this sword for now, because, I mean... Why not, right? Oh, my sword. How dare... Okay, so I guess Krampus henchmen start spawning now. Which is weird, but okay. Okay, yeah, no, I'm starting to see new enemies pop up, which is going to be interesting to deal with. Okay, where do I want to set up, is the question. There's that, but I don't want to do that there. I'll just build my own thing. I just need a good spot to do it. Okay. Maybe not over there, if I can help it. Aw. Oh, hello, pillagers. I do not want to deal with you just yet. Maybe that tower? Or I could just go over to this barren little alcove here. And make something of it. Yeah, the stony shore. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's level 15s here. And there's that thing. I believe we've fought that before. Let's not go too far from our original zone, because the further we go out, the more difficult the enemies get, if it wasn't obvious already. Ideally, you want to avoid going too far from the central zone that you spawned in. So me going this far out is probably a bit too bad. So for reference, the central zone is somewhere over here, probably over by that village to set a point. So ideally, we want to go north this direction if we're gonna not settle into Orchard. Finding a spot, isn't it? I'm sure we'll find one. It's just gonna take time. Yeah, so you'll get like level 13s down here, which is good. Old growth pine taiga, not what we want. But there is zombie horses. Oh, a zombie clown. There we go. We've got wart fungus, netherwarts. Netherwart's actually going to be really good for us. That just means that we get potions. We can actually break those just to get the things that we want. We're going to ditch the bottles for now because we don't need that. We also don't need the intoxicating one. But we'll definitely keep the brewing stand and all that, so... An iron axe, we don't need that. We can use the melon slices and the glowberries later on. We'll just convert those into seeds at some point, probably. We can't really use the sugar. Glass bottles can be used later, but we don't need them right now. We'll take the redstone. Is there anything else here? Not really. Gummy vampire teeth is fun. Caramel peppers, no. We'll take the carrots, though. And we got ourselves a precise buster blade of brutality. That's way stronger than the hammer by dealing 46 damage. That can be really good. It requires a player level of 16, though. But for what it is, it's not bad. Okay, there is this place. I mean, if I can clear it out, this could be a good home base. Why not? Let's give it a try. Actually, no. If I recall correctly, there's like a whole bunch of pillagers in there. And I'd like to build something that's both roomy and reclusive. Well, roomy in the sense that it's just something I can do on my own time. What the heck? Oh. Ah, I see. A farmer out here next to... Oh. Okay. 293, 589. 806. 1139. I mean, arguably, we may as well take this horse with us, right? And that horse is probably going to be really good, so... Let's, take the saddle. Let's get you. Right, we need to make sure you're, hands. Let's quickly just stow some stuff here. We need some apples now. Well, we can use the wheat seeds at least. That will be good for later. That. Alright, eat all this. We're just gonna give that all to you. There we go. And all we do is pop a saddle on you. There we go. Got a nice new horse for ourselves. That should allow us to quickly make rack and find a good spot. Let's see. If we can go over to this orchard, maybe there's a good spot over there. There we go. And just casually make our way through. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I went the wrong way. Lovely. Oh, it just automatically sends. Okay, I was worried for nothing. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. We got some cherry blossoms. I like those. And we got white cherry blossoms. Got yellows. Or yellow leaf. We got a lot of stuff here. And as for where we want to go beyond that, where'd we go? Okay, I know I want to be around here somewhere. It's just where. Let's try the Ironwood Gower, maybe? And just build nearby there. We just need something with even terrain more than anything. Or we just live on the cliffside somehow. Well, somebody's a bit busy. You know what? Alright, let's play a game. Alright, I'm gonna build on the cliffside here. Why not? I like the area, I just don't like the terrain that I'm ending up in. So for now, let's just get our horse in here. There we go. Let's find a good spot to set this up in. Alright, I guess we'll set it up here. And we'll work it into the mountain. Right. Alright. get some light here while we're at it. Nice try. Horror under the mantle. Oh, something. Well, at least we managed to deal with it relatively easily. That's good. So here's what I'm thinking, roughly. So we're gonna make like an arch of sorts, decorating across here. We're gonna probably flush out the terrain so it looks nice. That way it's just like a complete arch from probably that hill to that hill. Maybe give or take a bit. And we'll have like a glass window that looks out into the area. And if we carve out the area down here, going all the way down, we can flush out the area. And we can make like a little dock here. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do, anyways. But for now, what we'll do is we will just make a nice little alcove here, essentially. And just build our way through, so... And we'll just cut this side here. And for now, this will be enough. But we're definitely going to expand it as we go on. So what we'll do here is we will break the leaves here. And essentially flatten the area up here, so that way it looks like it's natural up the top here. But what essentially is going on is we're going to have like a beautiful little terrain that we can just outlook or overlook most things. Go. And now essentially what we look for. We will have to decorate the terrain and flooring here, but we will probably do that with what? I guess that's the biggest question, huh? Chisels. Do we have those? We do have Cataclysm mod, Oh the Bonds You Go, Quark. Let's see, what sort of tables we have? I believe I set up some tables, so that way we can use, some crafting methods. But, it looks like most of it is from, Valhesia's furniture. Yeah, most of it's from, Crayfish Furniture mod. Okay. So most of it's furniture, but most of it we can actually do with relative ease, so... Just a matter of decorating now. I guess for our sake, we should probably aim for... gingerbread. Okay, so there's a few interesting blocks here and there. We got create mod. Perfect. We can use those to make some stuff. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably get a stone cutter and then get to work. But until then, let's set ourselves up with some crafting material and get ready to work. Let's see. Got an anvil. Damaged one as well. We'll actually pick up the normal anvil and stack it up top. Okay, so with that, we do need to set up our horse flutes, so grab a horse, which is over here somewhere. Bingo. There we go. Alright, let's give our horse some diamond armor. There we go. We'll just leave that alone for now. Just let it hang around in our inventory. Got a gear crafting station. We'll just put that over top the crafting table. We got 8 furnaces, so carefully carve out the stone one more block forward, just so we can actually benefit from it. Well, to make it look nice anyways. Now I think about it, I do have vein miner, don't I? Or a form of vein miner, don't I? What was it? Options, controls. Here we go, keybinds. Here we go, ore excavation. I just had to mute for a bit here. For ore excavation, let's make it on a shift. And yeah, we just do keypad 1. Here you go. Okay. We want a 3x3. Oh. Okay, so the vein miner did do something. It just didn't really do what I was expecting it to do. It did do something specific. So we do have vein miner. That is a given. Or a form of vein mine. Here we go. So we just do that. There we go. And the best thing about this is that we actually don't need to worry about, yeah, we don't need to really worry about the distance that we do. Because all of it's pretty much set up for us. I'll quickly just patch this up for now. Because we don't exactly want to make it, like, extremely long. I will cut a bit here. That way it doesn't extend too far. we go. And we'll use andesite as like a buffer to get us across certain things. There we go. Done is done. Okay. So now we've got a bit of a zone to work with, essentially. The only thing that we need to worry about is obviously durability. Okay, well, for now, let's just whittle down the dirt bits here. Clear up some of the dirt here. Just make it look a little nice. Alright. That should be good for now. We'll have to obviously organize as we go on, but for now, we just need to make this a little... We just need to make this our hovel, essentially. Just figure it out as much as we can. There we go. Alright, now, if we have any, chests would be certainly a boon. Let's see, what sort of chests have we got? We've got a numerous amount of loot chests, but that isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Right, we've got the upgradable chests, don't we? Now, do we have any storage mods? We've got sophisticated storage. Storage controller, a storage link, storage IO, input, output, and a decoration table. Allows to deposit and pipe items to and from a connected multi-block storage. Okay, we got a storage tool, debug tool, paintbrush, bunch of upgrades for both backpack and whatnot. Alright, a storage controller requires redstone comparators, chests, and whatnot. If we're going to be doing the storage, we definitely want to build behind the wall somewhere. So let's see. How big of a room do we want to make this that's going to stick out into looking out into the distance here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it a 15 by 15. Or rather, just a 15 wide block. So this would be 15. So this would be the wall, hiding most of the components behind, is what we need. And then we just need to set up everything here. Okay, so this would be the input for, you know, chests and all that. This would be an output. So this means putting things out of the system. Storage controller is basically controls everything. Next, separate multi-block of storages to controller. Use storage tool to link control. But what is the cable that they're talking about? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Next, separate multi-block of storages to controller. Storage output and input, the I/O. The storage I/O becomes an input. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how that works. You know what? I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, and when I return, I will start figuring out how that works. See you guys in a bit. Alright, took a bit longer, but I am back. Let's get back into things. Now, before we do begin, we're going to need to figure out how we're going to handle storage. So, let's see. Well, obviously we can go with the tried and true method of just building a whole bunch of chests and just going that route. That would probably be a good start. Figure out what we're going to do next. So in order for that, we're going to just need a... Well, I guess we can start putting the smithing table down. Just put a whole bunch of other stuff down. Let's see. Oh, we got blast furnaces. And I'll put some furnaces down as well. Over there, there we go. Alright, we're starting to build up a interesting little alcove of stuff. We'll put the smokers here as well. Just mine all that out. I have no idea what that's doing, but okay. I assume that's the invisibility thing that's making me invisible. Yeah. So you can't really see me as I'm working. Kind of fun, though, to have the ability to vanish, but yeah, it's something. Okay, so with that wood, do we have any chests on hand? That's the question. I don't think we do. That's the thing. Chest. No, we do not. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some. Actually, do we have any wood? No, we got dirt. We don't have wood, though. Alright, so all we gotta do here is just take the wood that we currently do have and convert it all into chests. 6 should be enough to start with. And I guess we will set them up like this. There we go. We'll have to obviously make them bigger as the time goes on. What we'll do is we'll even go as far as doing this. Just to give us enough room to set up another chest on the other side here. We'll actually move these chests here just to indicate what we want to do here. There we go. Now, how do we want to set up the chests? Okay, sophisticated storage has been set. I guess we could have done barrels, to be fair. Yeah, barrels look kind of nicer. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, let's do barrels. We'll need to set up a new setup anyway, so... Oh. Can't open that one, so break those. Alright, let's stuff the blocks in here for now. Just all of the we'll actually get all the coal here and convert that as well. Get all the iron, gold, copper. Basically the ores, if anything. And just do that. And we'll just split this into two, because I can't be bothered to be too specific with these. There we go. And then the rest of this will combine into blocks. There we go. Alright. Cobble deep slate, cobblestone, dirt, moss block can also be technically a block. Obsidian, nether bricks. I guess Sculpt Catalyst counts as a block. And for this, cobble deep slate, obviously. Blue ice. Sculpt Catalyst. Sand. Packed ice, oak log, stone brick. Pretty much covers the majority, I think. We'll use the cobblestone to cover the rest. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm scared to right-click this. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I feel like if I click it by accident, it's just gonna warp me somewhere I don't want to go. So let's just not. What we will do, though, is we will make a waypoint. I believe it's something like this. Oh, that makes me go prone. Oh. Did something. Alright, hold on. Controls, keybinds. I'm looking for inventory hub. I'm looking for the map thing. Okay, no sophisticated backpacks. Storage. Here we go, minimap. Open waypoint screen. Yeah, new waypoint. There we go. We'll make home, let's make it noticeable. Let's go with aqua. Let's make it disabled, so regular waypoint is hidden from view. Let's actually edit it. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, as long as it's just that small little thing and it's not like a straight up beacon, it should be fine. Okay. I mean, we could just deposit everything and we should be fine. Just make sure we just organize it a little bit here. Yeah, let's start depositing everything into the chests for now. Alright. Now, we go through here. And we'll just leave the rest inside our bags for now. Or at the very least in this bag. Because I do believe that at the moment we don't have enough storage for everything. What we will need to do, however, is go up and get some materials. And you know what? I did forget about one particular thing because we don't have any music going on. It's been a while if it wasn't obvious, so as you can tell. Let me go get some music for us. Let's see. Do what one was it? Was it this one? Or was it this one? I think it was this one. No, that was the old one. Here we go. Yeah, let's just use this one. Why not? There we go. Got some nice little lo-fi music in the background that we can listen to while we're playing. No harm in it, no foul. Now, I do believe that if we want some, we're gonna definitely need to get some more materials, so we're gonna quickly go and harvest some trees. Now, let's see. Redwood? I'm thinking redwood, but I could be wrong. No, let's go for, oh, hello. Let's go for these. Well, deal with the enemies first, then we'll go from them. Baby spiderlings. Now, let's see. I believe it's this one, yes. This is a much deeper red. We're going to go for the Sakura ones. Alright, that's a bit there. We've managed to get 3 blocks worth. That's not bad. I'll use the diamond hoe to clear out any leaves so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we also got white sakuras as well. That's fun. Okay, let's just hop here. And we managed to get ourselves a hammer. An iron battle hammer, it seems. Cool. Okay, so we got whites and yellows. And we don't actually suffer from hunger is the thing, so... Yeah, no, we're basically perfectly fine. Okay. Oh, right, no, this is the music that got us copyright striked. Hold on, let me actually... So there's a bit of a hiccup with this music. That we had problems with a while back. It's like a remixed version of I believe it's Pigstep. So we have to use Locraft. I think this is it. Yeah, we'll just use this one. It's fine. It gets the job done. Okay. Alright. Okay. Cut that down. That'll make it look nice. Nice. Alright. That should at least make it look a little nicer when time passes. Not necessarily needed, but we've got plenty of Sakura logs now, so now we can use those Sakura logs in order to make what we need. Oh, hello. Born in Chaos will not be able to stop us from taking out the enemies around here. Oh, we managed to get a loot box. Cool. Rib cages as well. Not that we're probably going to be using them. Force weed. I don't think we need that, to be honest. Hello. Kobold. Got some bamboo for it as well. Nice. Okay, there we go. Just slip down here. Alright. We'll stuff all the miscellaneous stuff in here for now. I guess we could pop this open, see what's what. Got nothing. Lovely. Probably recycled stuff, most likely. No biggie. Alright, to that end, we will take out the wood here. And we're gonna make some specific woods here. So we can make either normal barrels or... let's see. We've got Sakura planks here. Okay. Okay, so I can make Nova's boards, note blocks. Can I make a barrel, though? I can definitely make a shield, a wooden tower shield as well. Make upgrades, which is not really needed. We can make a feeding trough. Don't need that. Wooden tools are possible, but we need barrels, so that's going to be the focus. We need slabs and Sakura planks, so just make a whole bunch of those. Use a full one here to make a whole bunch of slabs. Take these. There we go, whole bunch of barrels. And just those there. There we go. Alright, 64 barrels. This should be a lot of storage set up. So we're just gonna... line all these up. Now, will that work? I have no idea. So that's a whole line of storage. As time goes on, we can upgrade that storage. What we probably could even do is like make like a little hole here with a door. That way we can just slip on in. But I don't think that's gonna... I don't know. I don't think we'll have enough room to actually slip on in and actually go through these. If we break the side here and just, take those blocks, and if we were to get some andesite to help us... Well, no, we could just trim it normally. Okay, we're down to 4% on our pickaxe, down to 3 now. Let's see. Unbreaking, Fortune 1. Silk Touch, Unbreaking 2, Efficiency 2. Then we got Diamond Pickaxe. We'll finish this pickaxe out, or at least to its 1% value. And then we'll stow it away. There we go, it's down to 2% now. All we gotta do now is just set up the barrels, which just basically go in a line here. And bada bing bada boom. That is the barrel storage set up for now. We don't have a lot of storage just yet, but that's fine. We'll worry about that. Okay. Now with that, sophisticated storage is basically set. Alright, debug tool, storage tool. Links, locks, hides. Hides counts, tiers, locks on storage. No idea what that means, but okay. Next, separate multi-blocks of storage to controller. So we need a controller, which is going to require some redstone. So let's swap over to this pickaxe, I guess. We'll use andesite as a form of buffer to make this work. And then we need the... Okay, so we got the andesite. We use some planks, a chest, and redstone comparators. So we're going to need redstone, we're going to need nether quartz, which we currently lack. The easiest way to get that is through diorite, if we don't want to go through nether. And that's going to require a crushing wheel if we were to try it. Alternatively, if we wash crushed gold, we could get it. Or we could also get it from this, soul sand. But we're better off crushing... We're better off getting it other ways. I believe... Did we have quartz? I don't know. I don't think we did manage to get any quartz. But I'm sure we can find some of the other worlds through random chest drops. So let's make an effort to try and find those. My first order of thought would be that it be here. Now, upon first glance, this seems like a normal, well, it seems like a normal place that hides a whole bunch of stuff. But this is actually a create structure, I believe. Or at least one of the various create structures that can be made. Yep, it is a Tinker's Citadel. So as you can see, there's yeah. Comes with its own mobs and whatnot, so... If we clear out the mobs, we can actually look through this to see what we can find. Okay, we'll take out... We'll pretty much take what we can. There's a notice board. Okay, let's actually go up here, see what's what. Take our time to explore everything. Ideally, what we want is we want to look for the... What is it? We need to look for... We're looking for something specific, put simply. Okay. Toss this because we don't need it. So yeah, this back end is nothing that we need. Still good to know that there's places here, though. Probably avoid the wool if we can. Hive heart. Release an angry bee on hit that stings your target before disappearing. Cool. Not the bees. Alright, cool. We've got apples. We still need to find that quartz, though. Take that book. That is an ancient tome of Unbreaking. Oh, hello. There's actually a bag here. Always good to find those sacks, because they have bread. There's also a door here to the side. And we'll just do a quick exploration to see if we can't find what we're looking for here. Got some seats, got some carpet, moss. Oh, got some books, a food clock. Yeah, it's just 3 books. Still, books are useful for the future. Okay, take the majority. We don't need the iron axe, really. We've got an enchanted axe already. Okay. So far, no quartz, which is kind of a bummer. We kind of need quartz in order to continue our journey. I mean... I'll just take that and just leave it as is. Books. What's this? Frosty trumpet sapling. We'll take that just in case, because you never know. But it looks like nothing really is up here, aside from, like, fires and all that. Alright. Yeah, we're not getting lucky on the quartz part, because if we could get quartz, that would make our lives a whole lot easier. It's a shame, but that's just how the tower is. It's got nothing beyond that. That's perfectly fine. We'll make do. Alright, we've explored that part. Now we just gotta go up here. Let's see. Got a planter. 3 books and quills. We don't need those. Okay, got some more books. Pretty empty there. Go up. More lantern stuff. 2 enchanted books. Always welcome to get more enchanted gear. We've got looting, knockback. We've got fortune and efficiency. 3. Take the ashen sapling with us. I'm not sure what that'll do, but might as well. No trap here. Pitch that. Okay, I'll take the string, this. What else do we not need? Okay, we don't need the whites, so we'll just start ditching those and converting them. Do we have shock chance? I think we have it on our, one of our items. Yeah, we'll be fine with the rest. Take those. Then we can go in through here. Okay. We're all out of forks, so yeah. Okay. Whole bunch of shovels, so that's fine. Okay, we'll take all those. What is this? Player minimum level 8 with an intelligence minimum level of 8. We can't wear it, though, is the thing. Orb of Relief. I'll have to take that. We'll take the smokers and the... Well, I don't need the deep slate furnaces specifically, so I will probably leave those. Got an anvil and a chute. Oh, hello. Take all that zinc. Got some stone, but other than that, the zinc is probably the most useful. Here we are. We are going to need rose quartz later, but for now, that's probably not necessary. But for now, let's just stow what we can here. Go. Rose quartz is always going to be useful. Take all those. We don't need the axe. Rope arrows, I don't know what we're going to use, but we can definitely use this wrench. This wrench is going to be good if we want to get into create. Although, I'd like to avoid using create if I can. Or at the very least, I'd like to keep it to a minimum on what I use create for. This is just a personal preference of mine, because this is meant to be an RPG pack, not so much a create pack. But hey, it's there. We did manage to get some crushed raw gold, though, so we can use that if we, you know, luck out. Or, yeah, no, we can use that and try to get the quartz that we're looking for using it. Okay, let's just dump what we can here. Get the shafts. We don't need the gold great hammer, so we'll leave that. Pop this open. I mean, so far it's been rather peaceful around here, aside from, like, the creeper incident, but... I mean, that was an easy solution there. Hello. Turnip, hedge, poppy. Yeah, no plants that we need. Windowsill is pretty cool. Let's see. What's it got in there? Cherry sapling, aluminum peak. We got already saplings there. We've already got frost trumpet sapling, so we don't need another. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave that open to indicate that I've explored it. Anything around here? I suppose there is this. Yeah, we've yet to find what we're looking for, though. Plenty of blocks of brass, though. So if we wanted to get some brass, that'd be the way to go. Oh, hello. Past the point, we managed to get ourselves some health regen. This will help us overall. We've got 2 points that we can invest in somewhere. Let's see. We don't really use totems that much. Let's see, what is there? Vampiric blood. This is a lifesteal, I imagine, so that'll keep us sustained. Level's too low, though. I need to be level 20 in order to get that. So, until then... I don't really need a mana totem, do I? So, an area, lightning magic, chain lightning, lightning spear. Gives a buff that heals nearby allies for 6 every second. I mean, buffs would probably be the way to go, right? Let's go with chain lightning here. Alright, spells. Oh, I can't cast that spell with this type. Dang. Alright, let's break these spawners then. What's going on here? No idea what they were trying to do here, but okay. We do manage to get a whole bunch of Forgotten Hats, though. Forgotten Hats are very useful tools. In fact, I think I can... Yeah, I can wear one. They've only got 1 armor compared to the 2 from the chainmail. However, they do give you more reach. So that alone is useful. So normally I can't reach this far, but because I have the Explorer hat, which I can use, which I'm probably actually going to, because I can only wear cloth-based items anyways. It's not that bad. Ooh, an extendo grip is also useful. Alright, so we're getting a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually use now. Probably for the best that we actually did what we did. Oh, hello. I should have actually kept that spawner. Ah, well. Regrets happen. We'll take all those. We don't have a spud cannon here, which is unfortunate, but we did manage to get ourselves an extendo grip. For those who are not familiar with the extendo grip, take this. And we've got a very long reach attack now. Is what I thought, but I guess not. I'll go with the shield. I much prefer the shield. Plus, it gives us some defense. But we did manage to get ourselves a new heart, so we will be using that. There we go. Okay, we've pretty much got all of our create stuff that we could want here as well. So if we ever need to come over here to get some create stuff, then, well, I'm not complaining. Got some belt stuff, grinders. In fact, we will take that grinder. We'll also take the hand crank. Because we could actually use those hand cranks to grind up ores if we wanted to. We just need another one of those grinders, and then we pretty much set. Actually, did I look through this? I did not. Okay, we've got engineering goggles now, so now we can see using technical stuff. In fact, I think I can put... Oh, I can't. Because I've got night vision on my goggles. Which is fine. Okay. Got a few technical stuff here. Whole bunch of stuff, though. Blaze burners. Pop all this in here. There's a lot of stuff here. We can use a lot of this, I know for a fact. So what we'll probably do is, we'll definitely clear this place out. I have the Guardian. Redstone heart. Beacon. Prismarine Gauntlet. Yeah, those are heads. We'll just leave those heads there, then. There you are. Now, where is that spawner? Nope. Hello, we'll take all this, I guess. Don't need the knives, but... Oh. Somewhere over here. There we go. And we got a whole bunch of random assortments of stuff here. Nothing that we really need. Oh, hello. Well, I can't complain. A totem undying is a very useful tool. In fact, we can put in our charm slots, I believe. Yep. And we now got one extra life. That is very useful in keeping us alive if there is ever a time that we get duked by a one-shot. We got Spyglass, we got Skulk, Veins. Is this a representation that the Skulk is the creeping on the earth or something? Well, at least we got Spyglass now, so now we can see very far away. And hey, that can't be bad. Some diamond tools. I'll just take those. And let's skedaddle. Okay, we'll leave them to their own devices there. Alright, down we go. We're specifically looking for crusher wheels. If we can get a crusher wheel, that's going to be very good for us. I don't really care too much about the belts more than anything, so we'll leave those be. But the crusher wheel comes first. If we can get 2 of those, then we basically be good without having to worry too much about doing much else. I guess we can go down further, see what's down here. Oh, hello. I always enjoy these things. I'm actually going to take all that, because we can utilize that to get plenty. Alright, let's take that. Might as well take that, except for the painting. Shepherd's pie, we can't really eat that. Gold golem and all. Alright. The scythe we can get rid of. There we go. And we got enchanted books. Always good. Can't use jar, but we can certainly... Oh, hello. that, so that way we deal with the zombies there. Got some books here. Alright. A Steve. The heck is a Steve? Oh, it's just a potato. Okay. Alright, we found the Steve. God. Alright, yep, we're back to full again on our inventory. Not the most fun, but, you know. You get what you get. In here... little small alcove that has nothing. Former residence of the Tinker King. No trespassing. Okay, we got bows, we got chests here. We'll take that. Can't really use the iron. Take the potion here. We'll just use that potion because we can. Bamboo spikes. Pumpkin seeds we could use. Spectral arrows aren't pretty useless, but we'll take them anyway. Can't really use the splash potion of farming. There is this, which gives us sand. I mean, we could use sand somewhere, I imagine. That doesn't really have anything useful, does he? Ah, well. Okay. Leather cap. We've already got a cap of our own. We've got a short sword stat thing. Okay. Take what we can here. Otherwise, nothing really catches my eye down here, so we'll just leave that rest down here. And we'll continue on. Nothing really super useful here, but hey, we're getting what we're getting. Got an old frog in a jar. Okay, leave that be. Guess we'll go down the steps and start backtracking. Okay, we've checked out the back areas. Now for the front. Hello, what's this? Dear future traveler, although we have left the citadel, we leave this book here so that its secret may not be forgotten. Hidden in this courtyard is the scepter. Use it well. So, somewhere in this courtyard is a scepter of some kind. Is there like a schematic here? No schematic saved. Okay, in that case, let's use a diamond hoe. In order to flush out what we're looking for. Oh, been muted again. That happens, though. I'm used to it. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. So... we were after andesite, weren't we? No, we were after, quartz. Well, we managed to get a whole bunch of rose quartz, but not the quartz that we need. So if we were to bulk wash crushed gold, we have a 50% chance of getting it. So if we were to get a washer and use that crank, we should be able to make it happen. So if we were to quickly... Alright, I think I need to do a 5 long strip here. And what I need to do is I need to get a washer specifically. So... So we need an encased fan. I believe we have the materials to make that. So let's see. We need the hand crank. That's to power it. We will use the shafts. What else? We need a single propeller. And what else do we need? We need a andesite casing. We should have those in one of these. Well, we have andesites. Yeah, we've got andesite, andesite alloy. So if we take the andesite alloy specifically, and we were to take some wood, we could just use these 2 oak logs here, rip them, and throw the andesite alloy on. There we go. Get some andesite for our troubles. And for that, all we do now is just take this, the propeller, and the shaft, and we got ourselves an encased fan. What we do is we place the encased fan here, place the hand crank here, and because we are a golden golem, we actually don't suffer from the issue of exhaustion. So we can just quite literally just run it through to the ground, and it should be fine still. Yeah, I was just taking a drink. So now that we got that, we just need a bucket of water. That is pretty easy to get, if I recall. Yeah, I mean, we got lava bucket. We can just, we could do bulk blasting as well now. So that's cool. So what we will do is we'll actually put the buckets away. And we'll actually make a new bucket, I think. So we've got blocks of iron here. I think we have bars of iron on us, though. Somewhere. Here we go. So all we do, make a new bucket. Here we go. And we'll just quickly make our way down to quickly grab a bucket here. And there we go. We've now got our bucket here. Technically, we don't need 5 blocks out, but we need at least... Well, actually, no, we do need... Well... No, we don't. I'm going to assume not. Now we just need a platform for it to rest on. So, I believe the best platform for it is where? I know it's somewhere. 1 second. Here we go. We need a depot. So we just need to get the andesite alloy and andesite casing. So we just take this, put them together to get the depot. Set that down there. And we've got a wind maker. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we can try. Actually, I think I need to dig that one down. So we'll put that there, and then we need a sign, I guess. We'll use a chain. And that should work as intended. There we go. And as long as we keep that going, it should be good. Okay, all we gotta do now is just set into gold here. And I think that works. There we go. And because of that, we get a whole bunch of gold, well, we just get a whole bunch of gold, and we managed to luck out and got some nether quartz, which is exactly what we need for... What were we doing again? I think we were trying to make storage here, weren't we? So with sophisticated storage... Talk about that. Getting the rest of the drink down. Put that there for now. Let's see. So for the storage controller, we needed the planks, we need the oak barrel, the red comparator. So we can only make one of the comparators, which we need multiple. So how are we going to get more? If we had soul sand, we could wash that for a chance, but that's not exactly ideal. If we had a crusher, or we had the other wheel of the crusher, we could actually make a what we need. But unfortunately, that's not in the cards at the moment. We'd need another wheel, and even then, we'd have to power both, so... Not exactly ideal. We can wash more, but it's not going to be perfect. We'd have to basically go through and get more gold. And at the moment, that's not seeming... Oh, hold on. What happens if we crush gold bars? Well, I guess we can't really crush them right now, but it's still worth thinking about. Oh, hold on. Akram can make a crushed raw gold and gold nuggets, which is an option. We can get raw gold and crush it. Yeah, but this is all crusher required, and to make a crusher, we need 21 of these buggers. That's not in our options unless we can find another wheel ourselves. We got one of them, so I guess we could make the effort to search for one, but at that point, it's going to be a lot. For now, let's just focus on putting our barrels to use, I suppose. They're going to start putting books in this one, I guess, to start us off. Yeah, so we'll start putting to use these things. There we go. Whole bunch of books. And we'll even go as far as to put an enchantment on this one in particular and upgrade it. Because I do believe we can upgrade these with ease if we use the right upgrades. So basic to iron requires... Okay, so if we do straight up iron tier, we can use 8 iron with a redstone torch, or we can go with a copper upgrade and use 8 copper instead, which would put some use into our copper reserves. I will also put a whole bunch of these caps in. We don't need this. I don't think that's recycling. Oh, it's because I have full inventory. That's fine. Hey, we can't even recycle that. That's fine. Alright. Got a whole bunch of wood here. Just stuff that into a chest. Let's just get all the tinker stuff away in one chest then, as well. Oh, we got 3 smokers as well, so we can put those up here. There we go. So far, so good on the tinker stuff. We'll exclude ore-specific stuff, I suppose. Blocks of rose quartz we'll keep, as well as powdered obsidian, I guess. We can put that in with that. Take the sandpaper, put that in with that. Andesite can go, or alloy can go there, as is zinc. Brass. Copper. That should be good. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I need to go be right back for like a few seconds, and I will be back shortly. I'll do some more organizing in a minute, but yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, after giving it some thought, weren't we supposed to do crops this session? Yeah, no, I guess, things change, don't they? Oh well. Uh, Changes aside, I think we should be fine. So all we gotta do really is just clear up our inventory a little bit. Honestly, I may just shove everything into one, or the crates at this point, and organize it later. Yeah, let's just do that. Save ourselves the hassle. Alright, there we go. Go. Alright, you want to call this? Nice. It's not like we can eat anyways, so most of the food stuff that we've been collecting, absolutely useless to us. Alright, there we go. That should organize things to a degree that will make us satisfied. Obviously, we're going to need to get more crushed gold. So that will have to be our focus, I'm thinking. For now, though, let's just empty our furnaces of all this stuff. Because we've got a ton of stuff. Of just random assortments of bars and all that. There we go. Now, all we need is redstone torches, so I believe we're going to have to dig through these chests here. I've got firelight dust, which is not what we need. Echo shards, which isn't exactly what we need. Here we go, we got redstone dust. Oh, hello, we've got raw gold. Can't really use that, though, so we'll just leave it there for now. We got the nether quartz in here, so if we ever want that, we can grab it. We'll take the iron out. We'll take the diamonds out, and we'll organize those at very least. See, any special ores here? No. I guess the dark metal might be considered ore, but we'll just take the vanilla ores and be done with it. There we go. What about here? Nothing really good. How about here? We've got some redstone here, so we'll grab that. Oh, we've got crushed raw iron. We could probably wash that and do something with it. Let's see. Grab the bars. We're gonna need that waystone, so we'll grab that. Grab the gold ingot. And I guess that'll be it. As for these in here, I guess, we'll just grab the ores from here as well. Might as well, right? Make sure we're just organizing everything to a degree. We'll take the heart and power crystals, because those will beef us up a little bit. And we got blocks in there, so we'll deal with that when we get a chance. Okay. We can get some gold rings, which will increase our evasion, but that's not what we want. We want to make gold ingots. And then we will just quickly go back and make more gold. Make 33 iron blocks. Alright, 6 more blocks of copper. And then we can go with, I guess diamond? That's probably for the best. diamond shield, a diamond quiver. Okay, so there is a few things that can help us carry arrows and all that, so that could be cool. We just need the quiver slot. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got gilded quiver, which gives us speed. Diamond quiver gives critical hit chance. Healer quiver, incoming healing. 5% chance to get 200 times, or 200% mob loot. And that gives 250 arrows carry capacity. Armored quiver gives us 2 armor. 5 stealth. 5% damage if target is affected by poison. A normal quiver, and a fiery quiver. And then, of course, we got the Spartan weaponry quiver types. I think the armor quiver is probably going to be our best bet, so we're going to get 3 iron, 3 leather, and 3 string. We're mainly using this to increase our armor, so this will probably be like a small addition among, like, stacking additions. So get 3 leather. We've already got 3 iron. So we just need the string. And thankfully, I just noticed that there was string in there. So now, all we do is make the quiver. Oh, there's also gauntlets that we can make. Cool. Alright. Armored quiver. And all we do here is... there's a quiver slot, so all we do is just put that there. And we've got 2 additional armor on top of everything. Yep, that just increases our armor significantly. A spellbook is also another thing that we can add. We've also got omen. What is an omen? An omen is just a book from Mine and Slash. I don't know what it does, but it's something. There's plenty of stuff that we can get for feet. We already got immunity to fall damage, so... running shoes would probably be the most ideal, because that would make us faster. And it would counteract our slowness for being a golem. Icebreaker... got ice skates, magma walkers, roller skates. We do have roller skates, technically, but they can be a bit wonky, putting it lightly. Let's see. I suppose we do have the horse flute, so we're not exactly lacking in ways to move around. But yeah. I guess for now we can get the immunity to knockback. It's not ideal, but it's something for the feet slot. As for the body slot... Caged Heart or the Ace of Iron. Reduces damage to exceed 25% of max health by 50%. So, and then there's a 60% chance of negating incoming attacks. Chances affected by luck. I think ideally we want the... how do you get the Fortune's Favor? I don't know. A Mossy Tooth. Meet your fight. I don't think we have a Mossy Tooth. So, kind of pointless. We do have a Superstitious Hat and all that, so that's fun. Got Cowboy Hats. I guess the Cowboy Hat can be useful when we're using our horse, so we can just swap in and out of that, if I remember. Superstitious Hat could help with mob kills, so we'll grab that. Put those away. And what about in here? We'll take that, because that's more ore. We'll need the coal. Take the block. All these. the emeralds because we can. Alright, there we go. Let's hold off on doing that for now. While I quickly lock all these. Is what I would do if I had the room for the blocks of coal, but I digress. We'll just stow the majority in here. There we go. Now, if we quickly just make these, we can increase our power a little bit. Just small increases, but it's an increase all the same. So I can't exactly complain. Alright, that's another heart. And that's more damage. We can always use these heart crystals, so always good to keep those in line. Grab this. Got Naga Fang, which can't really use for much. Are the Deep, Warden Carapace. We can certainly make Warden gear if we so desire. -1 harvest level. Thing is, I don't think we can wear the Warden boots or some stuff like that. So... Okay, let's see. I mean, I guess I could make a sword. That's probably the only useful thing about it. But we need netherite in order to make that. And even then, in order to make the Warden gear, we'd need a Warden helmet. Yeah, we'd need a netherite in order to get the Warden gear. So, and even then, we can't really use the Warden gear. Which kind of sucks, but we could potentially use the Warden sword, but that's about it. About the only thing that would, assist us in our, engagements, would it? Alright. Well, I guess the next best thing I can do is go to Nether. It's a bit of a dangerous delve, but... I mean, we do need the resource of, obsidian. Well, not obsidian, but we need, quartz. So, we'd be going into a hellhole, putting it lightly. Because if I recall correctly, by going into Nether, we're putting a lot of, our life at risk. I know this from previous playthroughs where I've had to delve into the Nether early through some of the mobs. Because there are certain mobs that can actually... There's certain races that you can play that can actually go into Nether early. So it's not the safest sort of thing to be doing. I'll just put that there for now. Bothered to put it away. But considering what we need, we are gonna have to go there, so we're just gonna have to suck it up. I swear I had a flint and steel. Here it is. Yeah, I'm just blind. So yeah. With that in mind, I guess we will set up our portal over here. It's not ideal. I'm not looking for an ideal spot to place it, so we'll just make it work. It is a one-way portal. Alright, let's go. We are by no means completely ready for the Nether, but we need that, and we need the quartz, so we're just gonna have to roll through. And we are in the Basalt Plains. Okay, so this is a good spot. We do wear gold, so we will have a easier time with piglins. And I think gold is probably going to be our go-to when it comes to mobs, so... Alright, Nether Portal, we are going to go with a light purple. There we go. And because we are invisible, we do have that advantage going for us. But yeah, no, as you can see... Yeah, we're basically going to have a rough time no matter what we do. We will take the nether quartz, though, and we will definitely make use of it if we can. There we go. Grab what glowstone we can. And let's see what we can find around here. I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to find what we need for wood pipes, so that's good. And as what I thought would be originally a very dangerous mission has turned into a rather chill mission. Grab some shroom lights. You never know when those will be useful. Okay, well, either way. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Quite a lot of EXP even. Yeah, these guys have like 100 HP. Although, to be fair, not that bad. Yeah, no, we're taking like 50 damage from them, so that isn't that bad, actually. I was kind of worried. That said, of course, the damage is still significant, but not to a degree that I can't handle it, so. Alright. I think that should be enough. I mean, there is, these guys, which are actually very helpful. If we can get some diamonds, but we can't really use it as a thing. Which is the unfortunate bit. We can't really use the diamond upgrades. We could trade glowstone for glowstone dust if we wish. We can trade emeralds for nether wart, which is good for potions. We got netherrack for emeralds. We got ancient debris for netherite scraps. We can actually get one extra netherite scrap if we were to use him specifically. Netherite ingots for totems of undying. Not the best trade, but it's there if you want it. You can also get fire resistance if you got the emeralds and an awkward potion for them. The same can be said for Dolphin's Grace and Levitation, which are fun. Well, yeah, no, these traders are very good. The Bane Goblin Trader? Yeah. They're a nice little, jovial little guy. They occasionally sell books that actually help with, mining as well, so that's good. Oh, hello. Oh, I took 100 damage there. Oh. That's not good. Well, thankfully these guys can't see me because of invisibility. So there is some merit to having invisibility so early in. If only because mobs can't see you. That's good. Although, having piglins of this degree coming in are a bit awkward. Oh. Just deal with them while we can. Not a fan of the weakness, but, I mean, could be worse. Let's see. We managed to get a talent, actually, so I should probably get those real quick. Let's see. We can get elemental resistance, which could be good. But I think we're prioritizing health and health regen, aren't we? So we'll get health. I mean, I could focus into health here. Or I could focus into strength here. I could reduce mana costs, but I don't think that's really what we want. The health regen looks more appealing more than anything. So let's actually get those. And we'll also get the extra health here. Just prioritize health. That is going to get us some significant health boosts. Of course, that does mean that we're going to need to get some better gear at some point. So we'll make some new gear at some point and settle for a level 15 gear set eventually. But we now do have the nether quartz that we need in order to make the comparators, so we just need to swap to a diamond pickaxe. And we just need a mine. There we go. That's going to get us 10 nether quartz to start with. And we'll just get 32. Why not? I could have... Well, actually, let's make it... Let's just do 32 here. There we go. The rest we can keep as nether quartz. Now. We need to set up storage. So, storage-wise, we need a storage controller. So that requires redstone comparators, which requires stone and redstone torches. We currently lack stone, but what we can do is just get some stone here. We should have coal somewhere. I believe I put it in here. Yep. Yep, we'll just split it into 32s. Oh. Make sure it's all 3, yep. Go. There we go. That's gonna give all of our cobblestone some much needed upgrades to stone. And once all those are processed, we can actually start making the foundations to begin connecting all these barrels into some sort of amalgamation to sort our items to a degree. Now, will this be perfect? Probably not, but we're going to try our best to make it look as good as possible, at the very least. And what I'll actually do is I'll probably actually make it so I can actually come into this area. So I'll have the area opened up like this. So the barrels will be facing two sides. This will basically be a corridor of sorts that will house the barrels in storage. And anytime we run low on storage, we can just upgrade the barrels, and then we'll be good. But yeah, this will basically be our area of where we will stow everything. We won't need that much mechanical assistance, given this is an RPG mod pack, so we don't necessarily need anything too elaborate here. There we go. Now, we need to put away these gems, because those will be used later on, most likely to upgrade certain aspects of gear, which we will be using. We should be fine. But at the very least, before I do wrap it up for today, I do want to make this and figure out how to connect everything together. So let's see. Storage controller requires some wood. We've already got the stone. We just need some redstone. So we can make those into torches. So we need to go here, get some wood. Turn these into torches. That should be enough. We need the quartz, which we've got, and we just need the stone, which we've got. We just need a crafting bench to do it. Alright, that's 4. That should be enough to make 1. We just need the barrel and the wood. So, we'll take the wood here. We will take a barrel here. We'll just leave one of them. Alright, there we go. Oh, we need a chest, not a barrel. Okay. Wrong thing. So, let's see. I guess we can take one of these chests. There we go. We'll take that one. And with that... Oh, now it says barrel. Okay, anyways, we'll use barrel here for now. And what did we need? We needed put stone in the corner, planks here, and 2 comparators. Let's try a chest now. No. Okay. So yeah, chest or barrel. Redstone comparators. Stone should work, so it's just the plank type that's the issue. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to actually get a different type of plank, so please, we'll use acacia here. Okay, there we go. Settle for the barrel. God, this is tedious. Huh. Okay, so stone doesn't work. Am I doing it wrong? No. Maybe I need andesite specifically? If that were the case, that'd be really weird. Cobblestone. Put the stone away for now. As well as a cobble. Okay, so not in there. Perhaps over here? Here's my andesite. Alright. Maybe it's just a specific block type that's the issue here. I seem to be missing the barrel. Oh, do I need a specific do I need a sophisticated storage barrel? Okay, so how do I make a... Okay, so... Oh, right. I completely forgot there's like a specific barrel types for sophisticated storage. If we get some red dye on a normal barrel, I think, or any sort of barrel like this, we should be fine. So what we'll do is we will quickly chop these out, because we... Oh, whoops. Not mean to do that. So put this barrel back. Okay, let's quickly grab those before they despawn, just in case. Yeah, no, it's a specific type of barrel, so we need redstone torches again in order to make some more barrels. So what we do is we take this. Here we go. Done. 12 torches, that should be enough to make the barrels that we need, because we needed specifically the barrels here. Can we turn other barrels into them? No, we actually need to make these from scratch. So we've basically made a whole bunch of barrels that we can't use. Well, that's assuming, Nope, we can actually just use the torches, we just have to put the barrels in. Like so. There we go. Now we got 12 barrels. Now, all we do is we take the storage controller here, make it. There we go. Alright. So we put the storage controller here. And let's see. We need the storage I/O, I guess. This will allow us to figure out what items are in the storage, I guess. So we need a gold ingot, we need a redstone repeater, another barrel with 2 wood and 4 stone. So we'll get some more redstone out. Oh, 1 second. Alright. With that, though, we just get some redstone sorted, and we should be good. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so in order for this, we're going to need to do some more redstone torches most likely, so we'll just do 8 here. And let's just quickly make some repeaters. We are going to need stone in order to make these, so we'll just go into here, grab our stone supply, and quickly go and do that. That's 4. We're going to need gold for the next one. So we'll quickly take the gold here. And let's see. We have everything we need. Perfect. So we've now got a storage IO. Oh, 1 second. Apologies for that. I am now back. Okay, I don't know how this works. I guess I could deal with the inputs. Let's see. Connect separate multi-block of storages to controller. Use storage tool to link to controller. Okay, so this basically connects different storages together. Allows to deposit and pipe items to and from a connected multi-block of storages. So what happens if I put the storage IO over here, say? Nothing. Okay. Now, I do believe that there is a storage tool. Here we go. We need a ender pearl, iron ingot, and redstone torch. Okay. So let's make 4 more torches, I guess. Okay, so 4 torches. We only need 1 for what we're about to do. Alright, so we need 2 sticks. So that's another setup there. There we go. So 2 sticks, a redstone torch, iron ingots, which we don't have currently, but we can get. There we go. And we just need ender pearl. Do we have an ender pearl? That's the question. We should have one hiding away. At least I hope. If not, we will just have to get one. Yeah, we don't have one, so we'll just have to hope there's an enderman around that is willing to provide us one. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to get one, though. That is mildly unfortunate. Skeleton thrashers, pigs, zombies, gazelles. Yeah, no, there is currently no enderman. Which isn't good for us. I mean, we can make it work, to be fair. It's all good. Okay, let's see. We'll grab some of this stuff while we're at it. While we're out, rather. We don't need these. Fortune 2 Unbreaking isn't bad, but we don't need it. We could grab the Obsidian, though. Pretty much it from what we want. We got Hydronija things. Oh, thank you for the follow on Kick. Much appreciated. I don't know if the chat is currently working. I haven't checked in a long while on how it works, but I think it's working. But pretty much, I think... Yeah, we're not going to be able to find what we're looking for here. I could see if there's a recipe for an Ender Pearl, though. See if I'm lucky, but I don't think we're going to be able to get an Ender Pearl right now. Which is a little unfortunate, but not too surprising. Let's see. Okay, in order to get an Ender Pearl, obviously dungeon chests are a good go. Killing Enderman would be the easiest. There's also the villager trait of the cleric. He needs to be a level 4, though, if we were to get an Ender Pearl, which kind of sucks. The best we could probably manage is going to a dungeon. That might be the best option for us. So, how do we get into a dungeon? Dimensional dungeons. A gilded portal block. A portal keystone. Okay. And a blank portal key. Okay, so if we get some blaze rods, a name tag, and a few other things, we could potentially make our own dungeon that we can delve into. That might be the best course of action for us. Alternatively, we can use that map that we had a while back and try and see if we can't find anything through that map. That might be the next best thing. Let's see, where is it? Somewhere in here. It might be in these two, actually. Here we go, Labyrinth. Let's search for one. There's actually one right beside us. That way. I guess we could give it a check to see what's, here. I'm actually kind of surprised I built so close to one. Oh, is it that building? It might be. No, it's actually right beside it. Somewhere here. Okay. This pickaxe is getting, like, really leveled up. I'll just quickly gather a whole bunch of stuff. Why not? Okay, I don't know what's here, but I guess I can check it out, see if I can get lucky. Did I check this place out? I feel like I did. I don't think I did, though. We'll take the blast furnace. That's always good. Okay, what do we got? We got a compass. Spyglass. Nothing too crazy. Oh, actually, the mangrove propagules are basically good for, they're alright, I suppose. Nothing that we need, though. Splash potion of fire resist can be handy. The poison resistance, we don't need it. We'll leave that alone. Anything up above here? No. Okay. About the only thing left is the dungeon. I guess that it's this. This would be the labyrinth, apparently. I guess I could check it out. Why not? Alright, let's go peruse what's over in here, I suppose. Here we go. Don't need that. Take the emeralds and iron. Already got a saddle for our horse. We don't need another. Okay. Anything on this side? Yep, there's a chest. Alright. We'll take the iron, lapis, diamonds. The rest are pretty useless. Okay. Ditch this. Take the gold. And if we could, there we go. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Go up here. Alright, ditch this. We don't need this. We got another cartographer's map, so I guess we can use this to see if we can't find more. Don't need the obsidian that much. Alright. And we found a different area. Very far south, apparently. And we found something. Not sure what it is, though. Oh. Okay, there we go. So if we were to go south... Yeah, I don't really want to go back, though. Let's see. What have we found thus far? Okay. There is a small shrubland village over here, I guess. That's not going to get us the ender pearl we're going to need, is the thing. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try to see if I can't find what we're looking for. We're going to need the emeralds that we have at base, though, if we're going to be lucky enough to find a trader that has alchemy. So I guess the best thing that we can do is probably... yeah, what we can do is get the alchemy bench going. And we just trade. Alright, we'll take this, convert these into emeralds, take the rest from the bag here, if I haven't already. Nope, I haven't. Okay. And we'll just have to hope that's enough. The rest we'll have to do by farming, most likely. So, we'll make it work. We'll figure something out. That is a squid on fire. Oh, that was an error, if anything. So, the advantage of being a golden golem, we can also go underwater, I believe, so... We won't be able to double jump, but we can certainly go underwater. I wouldn't say it's ideal, given the Oh, I wouldn't say it's the perfect thing, but it is still a way to traverse underwater. Now if we can find a villager that trades... Yeah, no, most of them are, not trained. There's cartographers, I guess. Okay, so some of them are picking up trades. Got an iron golem as well. That'll be fun. Fletchers, nitwits. Ah, here we go. Cleric. Well, yeah, no, a cleric would be the one to give us it. There you go. Alright. Alright. Okay, if we were to give you gold, you could give us emeralds. So we're gonna have to go back to home base to get some emeralds. I do believe if we call our horse, it'll make things significantly easier. That said, I don't know. I'm sort of just winging it. Yeah, the only disadvantage with the horse is that, you have to deal with, of course, fall damage. Okay, so I need a gold. We have plenty of gold, so it's just a matter of getting it over to him. Well. Let's just get over there and we should be good. There we go. Alright, cleric. Alright, that's the final trade. Where are you at? Where are you at? Cartographer. I think that's you. No, that's unemployed. Librarian. Photographer. just met with that cleric. Where the heck did he go? Ah. No, that's unemployed. Yeah, you're the cartographer. You're currently unemployed. Unemployed. Another child. Unemployed. Two unemployed. Oh, rainbow eucalyptus. Cool. Got a Fletcher. Hit with Fletcher, unemployed. Librarian, arm stand, photographer. Did he become unemployed before I could actually get him to benefit from anything? That'd be annoying if that were the case. God, that would suck. Yeah, no, if that really is the case, I'm gonna be miffed. Oh, no, I picked him up. What am I doing? Oh, it's that mod. Okay, so if you click a certain mob, you can actually pick them up. And you spend a bit of experience to do so, but if you pick them up like this, you can actually just carry them around. It costs 5 experience, which I must have accidentally done. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, no, in order to deal with easy trades, if you want to do that sort of thing, you can just basically pick them up. Or at least that's how the mod pack I've built is meant to go. So what we'll do is we'll just plop this guy in here. But before we do, we'll just set up his brewing station here. And plop him there. Hello. We just need to trade some gold with you. And then... There we go. And that should... Yep. Now, hopefully, he has it. He does not. He's actually selling glass bottles, which is not what we need. Or rather, he's buying scoot and glass bottles for cheap. We don't need that, so... Okay, that trade's out. So we basically can't buy him off now, aside from using glowstone, which I guess we can use glowstone. I mean, we've got plenty of access to it, so... Oh, no, we have to buy glowstone from him. And we don't get much to begin with. Dang. Glass bottles. Do we have any rotten flesh? I would assume so. We kill zombies by the dozen to begin with. We got a stack. 3... 3 stacks should be enough to push him over the edge, at the very least. There we go. Just barely over the edge. Now, we can sell him nether warts, which is a crop that we can grow, and we can sell... Yeah, but we don't need that, is the thing. So, this cleric is kind of useless. Alright, and how do we get ender pearls again? Yeah, no, we needed cleric, and he sells them at level 4. What? Oh. Hold on. Let's go into controls here. Alright, so... Easy villagers. Here we go, E. No wonder. We'll put it on Y to pick up villagers. That should be fine. That way we don't accidentally keep picking them up. Okay. With that in mind, we need to find ourselves the... Yeah, we're not going to be able to find it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap it up for today. And... Yeah, we didn't really do much. We just sort of allocated our time to setting up an area to just begin our prep for just a permanent home base. It won't necessarily be... It's not going to be complete, no. This is just a bare bones, the beginning. What we'll have to do is definitely carve out a complete area for this. We'll probably set up like some sort of like stairwell or elevator going down so we can get to the water. So that way we can just quickly chart off into whatever direction we want to go. Or we may even just make like a platform in order to fly, because I do believe... no, we actually don't have any ships. We do have a variety of boats from the looks of it, but nothing that's really screaming special. All the same, I'll still probably do that alcove area thing, and make it so we have some sort of storage down here. We'll have to replace all the barrels, obviously, with the upgraded versions, which is going to require a whole bunch of redstone torches. But that was to be expected to begin with. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out the button. What was it? It was this.